Tess Phatasia is a ballistic and aptitude support for frost damage. She technically adds frost damage to the existing element of the active operative. We will start off with our standard skill, Magic Apple a Day. So S energy cost is going to be 10. Tess can tap a standard skill to change the color of the Apple Assistant. Tess can hold standard skill to change different effects according to the color. Green Apple Assistant increases movement speed, restores S energy. Red Apple Assistant provides a frost shot aptitude, and Gold Apple Assistant can deal frost damage. So take note that the skill itself is going to have options for Tess when she is used as your primary operative. Her neural skills for this is going to be, after holding the standard skill, increases Tess's standard skill damage by 15% for 20 seconds. Increase duration of all Apple Assistant effects by 5 seconds as well. For her next skill, this is a support skill and an enhancement, Miracle Out of a Hat. This has a cooldown of 10 seconds. S energy cost is going to be 15. Tess provides deployed operative with Glimmer Burst, Frost Shot aptitude, and she herself gains Miracle Freeze frame after dealing a certain number of instances of aptitude damage, inflicts the target with Frostbite. This effect can only be triggered once per support skill duration. So this skill is going to be again an enhancement of aptitude. Frostbite is added to the skill, which translates to frost damage of an attack of 10%. So neural skill for the support skill will be Glimmer Burst is active, increases Tess attack by 10%. After using support skill while Realm of Wonder is active, decreases the support skill's next cooldown to 5 seconds. For her ultimate, this is an enhancement as well. Floating on air. Cooldown is 5 seconds. U energy cost is going to be 0. Preferably, you have this ultimate at Stay Out option. Tess creates a Realm of Wonder, increasing her provided aptitude damage and increasing ballistic damage of ally operatives within the realm. So this means if you're in co-op, they are also affected by this. While Realm of Wonder is active, Tess can extend the duration of Glimmer Burst by inflicting Frostbite. Glimmer Burst, by the way, relates to the support skill. So the ultimate, all in all, is increasing aptitude damage, increasing ballistic damage, increases duration, again, of Glimmer Burst, which supports the support effect. For the neural skills, Realm of Wonder has an ultimate duration. Realm of Wonder will slowly move to follow the deployed operative. And the last is going to be the Deus alignment, Hidden Harmony. This is 4. If equipped with a frost weapon, increases all type of damage of full squad by 10%. For each 100 alignment index ratio, increases by an extra 1%. So this boost is doubled by for an ally frost operative. So if you have more or less majority of your team or all of your team under a frost element, they will benefit greatly from the Deus alignment. For our logistics, we have Arcane. This is available in the event shop. So at 2 officers, increases frost damage by 24%. This is Tess's own frost damage. At 3 officers, if equipped by Tess Phatasia, increases her ballistic damage by 20%. When she deals aptitude damage, gains 1 stack of incantation, increases full squad's ballistic damage by 1% for 5 seconds up to 20 stacks, which is technically up to 20%. And the duration resets upon gaining new stacks. While her Realm of Wonder is active, increased attack of Tess and ally operatives within the realm. So meaning this can be used as a buff as well for co-op by 35%. So to sum it all up, frost damage to self, ballistic damage to self as well, full squad ballistic damage 20, and 35% attack for ally operatives within the battlefield. As far as the stat priorities for the logistics, it's best to give her attack percentage, alignment index, and the third stat should be at frost damage. So as for Tess's manifestation, we'll start off with M1. M1 is probably the minimum copy that we want for Tess. It is Grant Performance and a passive skill, while Realm of Wonder is active after 5-shot hits by operatives with Glimmer Burst. Additionally triggers 1 instance of Glimmer Burst aptitude damage. This count resets upon triggering, so this is beneficial for your active operative. While your M2, this will only benefit Tess. This is Smoke and Mirrors, a passive skill. After Tess deals aptitude damage to a target, increases damage taken by the target for 12% for 5 seconds. And for her M3, this is also beneficial for Tess only. Radiant Pledge passive skill if equipped with a frost weapon, increases Tess aptitude final damage by 20%. So take note, the minimum copy would be at M1. At M4, Miracle out of the hat, skill level is +1, increased Glimmer Burst aptitude damage to 33% of Tess's attack plus 48%. This could probably help her support abilities, but if you want to maximize her out, you have to go to M5. This is going to be Ultimate Prestige, another passive skill. Increase ballistic damage of operatives with aptitude effect from Tess's standard skill or support skill by 25%. So for her Neuronics priorities, we're going to be starting with the middle one, which is going to be her support. Both of these are very important. The next one would be on the bottom, which is going to be for her ultimate, these two here. And the last to prioritize will be the ones on top, which is going to be for her standard skill. For her weapon options, we'll have to compare effects for both guns. So at the SR, Confetti Chroma Tier 5, this gun is actually available in the event shop. So frost damage is at 10% per use of the support skill, full squad attack by 20% per use of the ultimate, and ballistic damage 20% per use of the ultimate as well. While Valiant Heart at Tier 1, this is her SSR signature weapon, attack is at 12%. This is going to be a Tier 2 20%. Frost damage is 10%, but this applies to Tess only. So ballistic damage 12%. Tier 2 at 20%. This applies to the deployed operative. Ballistic damage 18%. At Tier 2, this is at 30%. This applies to the full squad. Next is going to be Frost Aptitude damage 18% at Tier 2. This is at 30%. This also applies to the full squad. And the last effect is going to be Ignores Target's Defense 12%. At Tier 2, this ignores 20% and applies as well to the full squad. So take note, the effects for Valiant Heart is going to be a lot. So it's going to be a very big upgrade if you're going with the Valiant Heart option, which is her signature weapon. So for team options for Tess Phatasia, she will be delivering ballistic damage support and aptitude, frost aptitude damage support as well. So one of her targets for support would be Infinite Sight or Life Infinite Sight. So, Life Infinite Sight will be receiving ballistic damage plus an additional aptitude damage for frost. So basically, she'll be doing kinetic plus frost damage. Obviously, she'll be the main buffer for Katya Rhapsody because both of them will be paired forever, more or less, in terms of this update. And the other option, 3 primary options, the other one is going to be Chensheng Jade Art, which she uses ballistic damage as well. This will be adding frost damage to her kit apart from her own element. So if you have other ballistic damage operatives that you have in mind, Phatasia or Tess Phatasia will benefit them as well. So let's do a gameplay for Tess Phatasia on the rotation she will have while buffing Katya Rhapsody. So for the gameplay, we'll be focusing on Tess's skills, particularly the support in her ultimate skill. So let's put out Tess first with her support skill. Then once you are there, do the ultimate afterwards so that you can maximize the support as well. You can actually start shooting with Katya. No problem with that. You could rinse and repeat the support skill as needed. And that is it. So annoying. Tess is actually flying up there, but never mind, she's doing her job. So my final thoughts for Tess Phatasia, she's a very fantastic option if you want to use her primarily for ballistic damage, or if you don't have Fenny Starshine, you could definitely use her as your primary ballistic damage buffer, or probably a secondary one if you do have Starshine in your roster. Also, again, don't forget she does give additional attitude buff or frost buff to whoever ballistic damage operative she's going to be buffing. So again, she's a very nice pickup for all those looking for a good support. Plus now you get her for free. She doesn't really need a lot of investment in her kit. She only needs a M1, and if you want to go all in, you could probably go up to M5. Thank you guys for staying this far. Take care. Stay safe. Again, comment down in the comment section what do you think of Tess. Guys, take care. Stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.